Rise and shine from the east side, y'all. Welcome back to Sunnyside Sovereignty. It's your girl Sunny, all right? We are back with your March 2024 Sovereign Stargaze astrological forecast for the sign of Gemini. Hey, y'all, it's been a while. Welcome back. I love y'all. Thanks for being here. Okay, Happy New Year. All right, let's get into it. So, March 10th, we have a new moon in the sign of Pisces, okay? And March 25th, we have a full moon in the sign of Libra. These energies are affecting your 10th and your 5th house, Gemini. Sunny, what you talking about? You talking about this gibberish, this astrological language, all right? What that mean? Okay, so for the month of March, pay attention to conversations, changes, energies revolving around your career, your reputation, your long-term goals, masculine energy, the men in your life, okay? Experts and specialists, fame and entertainment, okay, discipline, structure, as well as childlike energy, okay, playfulness, creativity, fertility, all right, romance, joy, drama, and self-expression. Okay, pay attention to any nuances, any things, any conversations around these areas of your life, Gemini. Okay, as far as health is concerned, bones, joints, teeth, knees, things like that, okay, may come into play, or just pay extra attention or show special care to these parts of the body during this time, okay, as well as your heart and your upper back, okay. Some of you might be having issues with those things. Others, maybe some of you might be trying to work out and define your back, okay. Maybe some of you are making dentist appointments or needing to schedule dentist appointments, or whatever the case may be. Maybe some of you are going to a sports medicine specialist, okay, orthopedic office, things like that. Okay, what else do we have? So there could be some workplace drama during the month of March, okay? This may or may not involve you. Maybe the thing is, maybe it has nothing to do with you, but maybe people are trying to involve you, okay? Maybe your supervisor is calling you to the office trying to figure out what you know, like, hey, do you know what's going on with such and such or whatever? I had something like that happen to me before, where it had nothing to do with me, but my boss at the time was trying to make a decision based upon what he should do to like reprimand a coworker, but he wanted to he met with everybody to get everybody's point of view, take on this coworker, to see if there was a theme, if it was them, or if like these were lies, and if it was that serious, right? He wasn't trying to necessarily be nosy, but he wanted to know the team's input. It could be something like that, where they're like, what is your input, because we're having multiple reports from multiple people that this person is harassing them, or this person is purposefully writing this particular coworker up. Like, what is your take on it, right? And you could be like, this don't got nothing to do with me. Like, why are y'all involving me with this type of thing? Some of you, it could involve you. Maybe you're the one getting pulled into the office, okay? Whether you did or did not do something, because I'm definitely that person that, like, it don't matter who it is, right? The customer is not always right, honey. Let's get it. The customer is not always right. Yes, having great customer service is a beautiful thing, and it is very, I feel like, hard to come by nowadays, but the customer is not always right, okay? Just because you're a supervisor and got a certain badge or name tag, title, or degree, don't mean you always right and know everything, okay? Because I done cussed a couple supervisors out. I'm just saying, I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying do that, Gemini. I'm just saying use your discernment, okay? Respect is earned, not given, okay? And that could be what's going on right now. You like, just because you supervise, you're not talking to me like that. You know what I'm hearing in my head? What song is that? It's Young Dolph and Key Glock. Key Glock said, I'm richer than your boss. I don't know what you thought. Anyway, I don't know why I'm like, I feel so amped up during y'all reading, because I feel like everybody else reading before y'all was so calm. That could be a theme for y'all. I don't know, some of y'all could be like a workplace romance, or maybe somebody has a crush on you at work, or maybe like your clients or your customers are flirting with you more often. Like, maybe people are leaving bigger tips because like they find you attractive, like internally as well as externally, okay? Creative freedom is also a theme for you. So maybe some of you are looking for a new job or a different position that allows you more creative freedom in general. Maybe you're feeling a little restricted. Maybe you feel like you might not necessarily can be yourself. Maybe you don't like the feeling of being told what to do in general. Maybe you're trying to find a new schedule. You want a schedule change. You want to do the hybrid thing. Like, I want to work from home, but I also want to go into the office. Whatever the case may be, everybody's situation, everybody's job and career looks different. Okay? For some of you, you might feel like things aren't moving, okay? But we have life is a marathon, not a sprint, okay? So, right, maybe some of you are hunting for a new gig, new job, or whatever the case may be, and right, you haven't necessarily been getting the callbacks, or maybe you have to meet a certain quota, or whatever the case may be at work, and you feel like you're hitting a plateau. Even for some of you, this could be a health thing. Maybe like you're trying to gain muscle or gain weight, or maybe you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to grow your hair, grow your beard, or something like that, and you feel like you're not seeing the results. I think people outside of you are seeing the results, but because how can I say this? Like, for me, example with hair, right? Like, you look in the mirror every day, right? You see your hair, like, you kind of see from the same perspective, the same point of view, right? Whereas I've had people tell me, like, oh my God, your hair is growing, right? And I'm like, I don't see it right now. You know, it took me about a good 2 years to actually see what people were talking about. I had people like saying, oh my God, your hair is growing. I'm like, I don't see it. But like, if I see somebody that I haven't seen in 2 years, and to them they see a drastic change because they haven't seen me in so long. Whereas me, I'm looking in the mirror every day, and to me, I'm seeing the same length, right? It's giving me that whatever this is, whether it's your health, whether it's your career or whatever, like, you're making progress. But to you, you still feel stagnant. But outside people, whether they're telling you or not, even though I think there is going to be someone who kind of reassures you during this time, you are making progress. But it's a marathon, not a sprint. So get a sip of water. Take that much needed pause and regroup if that's what you need to do, Gemini. But I'm also getting like a boomerang effect, right? So the phrase, like, sometimes you got to take 5 steps back to take 10 steps forward, like a bow and arrow or a boomerang, right? Like, you have to draw it back first. You have to draw it back, and then it shoots all the way forward. But to you, all you're seeing is like, oh, I feel like I'm going backwards, when it's like, no, sometimes reevaluating, regrouping, reorganizing, replanning is going to push you even further ahead. You had the tools, you got to sharpen, you know, your arrow, and whatever the case may be. You had to have this learning experience. You had to sit down for a second, but it literally is to propel you forward. You're not stuck. Some of you feel stuck right now, okay? Some of you could be attracting children, like maybe like when you're out grocery shopping, like the kids are just smiling and waving and want to like talk to you. Some of you could work with children, or you're looking to work with children, or some of you are thinking about your children, or if you don't have children, you're thinking about having children, or setting up your future for your children, or, you know, maybe the children in your life, whether it be your friends' children or the children in your family. This conversation could be coming up, or like your past as far as your childhood and like nostalgia, certain conversations, pictures, memories could be coming up regarding that, okay? What else do I have for you? The color blue. The color blue is a super big thing for you right now. Blue deals with the throat chakra, that deals with communication, that deals with conversation. So there could be certain conversations that you're having with people. Like I said, this could be in the workplace. Maybe you're talking to your coworkers more than usual. You're talking to children more than usual, but also conversation with the Most High. Some of you might be praying more, or you need to pray more. Some of you, this could just be downloads, like you're dreaming more, okay? You're having visions more. You're getting like premonitions more. Pay attention to these little nuances, okay? If you're driving and you normally drive the same way to work or to school or wherever, every day you drive the same route, and for whatever reason you're hearing in your spirit, in your mind, to take another route that day, and you do it, and then come to find out, you go home, turn on the news, and there was like a big accident where you normally would go. You know, it's just not a coincidence. You're being guided to pay attention to little things, okay? Even the smallest things, okay? There's a need to look at life from a higher perspective. I think some of you are asking a lot of questions like, I wonder why this happened, or I wonder why this took place in 2007, and why am I here right now, and why am I connected to this person, whatever. And it's like, look at life from a higher perspective. I think you're thinking from a limited place right now because you feel stuck. And I think this moment of feeling like you're on pause or on ice is to look at the signs, to look at the people around you, to look at the dreams, to look at the nudges you're getting, the smallest nudge, even if it's to write something down or to research something or to go back to school or to apply to this, whatever the case may be. Or even, it could be a certain nudge, like to talk to that stranger at the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? When you normally wouldn't even do that. These nudges, like, it's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. You're gonna be like, oh my God, like, I normally don't go to this grocery store on this side of town, but I was supposed to go to that one because I ran into somebody that I haven't seen in a long time that I was wondering how they were doing. And all of a sudden, like, y'all start talking and catching up, and they have a resource or something that you need, or you have something that they need, and y'all end up reconnecting. Like, it could be something like that, right? There's also a need to reduce old anger, resentment, okay? You're healing emotional wounds at this time, whether that be the childhood wounds, whether that be from other connections, friends, family, lovers, or whatever the case may be. There might be this nostalgic feeling, and you might have a certain level of resentment. This could even you being almost resentful with yourself for not making certain decisions sooner. I feel like some of you could be beating yourself up about something, Gemini, and the Most High is not beating you up, okay? I think the people that you think are viewing you a certain way, I think you'll be surprised what they actually think of you. Like I said, like, you're looking at something from one perspective and thinking other people might be viewing you in this way, and literally people are seeing the growth in you. People are seeing the light in you, okay? But because, like I said, maybe not everybody's telling you this, I think you're kind of reserved when you're being asked to communicate more. Even, like I said, even if that just means communicating to the Most High and your angels and your ancestors what you need energetically, spiritually, communicating, hey, I'm struggling with this right now, to a friend, like, I need help, or I need a listening ear, you know, I would like your opinion, of course, with the trusted people around you, okay? I believe that is all I have for you, Gemini. Remember, you're resilient, you are worthy, and you are learning a lot of new things about yourself and about your environment and about your career path and your purpose right now. So be patient with yourself, okay? I love you. If you would like to book a personal session with me, you can DM me or email me. I'm at Sunnyside Sovereignty on Instagram. I will leave all of that in the description box below. Happy March. Happy New Year. I love you. Bye.